On breath number 8, that was weird, man. On breath number 8, I stopped hearing and feeling my heartbeat. Oh, hey there. So, oh, it's cold. I did a video yesterday on forgiveness. I watched it later. It's even hard for me to follow. So I'm just gonna re-talk real quick on that topic. Forgiveness, man. It's a hard thing to do. It's hard to forgive others. I feel like sometimes it's even harder to forgive yourself. So I have this, I guess, a mentoree that reached out a few months ago and wanted some help with self-confidence, some fears, physical toughness. Whoa, towel came off. And one thing that we're talking about is a mistake that was made years ago. This person made a mistake, like we all do, but they're having a really hard time moving past it. And the mistake they made, they're afraid that others are going to make as well. So this person essentially wronged somebody else. Looking back and hearing the story, it makes perfect sense. I don't know what I would have done in that situation, but I mean, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like if you deprive someone of food long enough, eventually they're going to find a way to get it, right or wrong. They got to take care of their needs, right? They need food or water. They're going to go fucking find food or water. And you're not going to, provide for them. Then we got to get what we got to get. Anyway, person that made a mistake, they're able to forgive others. You want to ask them, they get a homework assignment more or less once a week, a few assignments per week. So we sit down, we talk for 20 minutes to an hour about, what's going on in life. And at the end of it, I give homework assignments. And the one they received about a week and a half ago was why, when, and how do you forgive other people? So why and when are kind of the same. Like, I forgive someone when I'm ready. Why? Well, because I'm ready, and it feels good to get it off your chest and let go. So I asked them how, why, and when they forgive others, and it came down to essentially once they've taken the time to understand the other person's situation, why they made the choices they made, right? Or, well, if they're wrong, especially. So basically, once they get past the whole victim mindset, which is, I think, part of the process. If you're wronged or you're hurt by someone, by definition, you've been victimized, which is what it is. But you can't really move on and let go of resentment or gain forgiveness for someone if you stay in the victim mindset. Because part of that, being in the victim mindset, feels like you're accomplishing something. Feels like, if someone wrongs you and you just resent them, you have this like internal resentment towards them, and we kind of feel like, whether it's resentment or anger, like, yeah, that'll show them. They wronged me, I'm just not gonna like them anymore. That'll show them. You're not really doing anything except for taking the positivity out of your own life. You're like self-inflicting negativity and depression and the hormonal effect even. You stay, so we're not spicy, resentful or spiteful for too long, it just starts wearing on your body, like your nervous system, like physically. It can cause you physical sickness. So, why would you want to hang on to that? Feels like we're making someone else pay for their mistakes. One, they probably don't even know about it. Two, they might not even care. Odds are they don't even know that you're that upset. So you can basically waste your time being resentful towards other people or even yourself, or you can move past the victim mindset, make the effort to understand their position, and work towards forgiveness and letting go of resentment. So when I asked this person about, their progress, the student or the mentoree, like, how do you forgive, why and when and all that? And her answer was, well, when I understand their position and why they did what they did. I'm like, that makes sense, seeing it from their shoes. Whether you agree or disagree, isn't really part of it. Just taking the moment to understand the other person's position is what allows at least this person to forgive others. I'll say, okay. Then I ask them, why, when, and how do you forgive yourself? Or how are you going to? Or why haven't you? Forget the exact terminology. But they took a good minute on a FaceTime call, a minute, maybe two, and I could see them kind of like working through it a little bit, like, all right. Then they said, I feel better. I asked why, and they said, well, because I just apologized to myself. Apologize. I was like, well, how is that? Well, looking at their old self from the new self perspective, those persons today looked at them when they made the mistake years ago and swapped apologies. I do believe the younger version, the earlier version that made the mistake, I want to say it was that version of the person that apologized to the current mindset, if that makes sense. The younger version that screwed up is apologizing to older version now. Say, hey, sorry, I made a mistake. I'm human. And imagine if I were in that position, I'd be like, yeah, dude, sorry, old man, I made a mistake. I was young and dumb. But I wish you would learn from it and just move on and stop holding on to this. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Let's move past it together. Because, well, I don't know, it's cool self-talk kind of therapy. And people that have conversations with themselves, as far as I know, is a big sign of higher intellect. But that's what they did. They understood their own position and was able to apologize and start forgiving themselves. Same as, if they understand someone else's position that made a mistake, they can understand it, move past it, and start working towards forgiveness. That's a little more clear version of what I was trying to say yesterday. It's okay to apologize to yourself. It's okay to be happy. I've been happy before. It's pretty cool. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try breathing here, so I'm not totally submerged. It's hard to catch your breath. I'm not there yet. The cold water and breathing and the pressure of the water on my torso. So I'm gonna do my 14. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm gonna get a nice. Okay, don't do this in the salt water if you're a guy, or even a lake. Big fish may, it's happened before. Okay, so 14. Here we go. I'm gonna face the creek. Woo! Tiny. 35 seconds, whatever. On breath number 8, that was weird, man. On breath number 8, I stopped hearing and feeling my heartbeat. So the first like 5 or 6 seconds, your heart's like, dude, why aren't you breathing, dude? Then I felt like as soon as it calmed, the creak just got like loud and clear. Like, kind of like when you pop your ears, it's like, oh, that's better, but no pop. It's just loud and clear. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. All right, close your eyes. Woo! Oh, I don't know if I can show that on Facebook. Can I do that? Woo! And now I know what it's like to be a lady, kind of. Go get a little sweats. Get your day started the right way. Then go be a crazy ass. Soak your ass in the creek. You'll feel good about yourself. And it's a great way to start your day. What other freaking better way is there? I mean, you wake up. I mean, there's another type of exercise that I think we all know is kind of a nice way to start the day. But that's pretty enjoyable. Coming out here doing this is not really all that enjoyable, so it's kind of good. I guess that's that little bit of, I have no choice, so therefore I must be more disciplined, so it's kind of forces me to be a little disciplined, which is cool. Because it's exhausting trying to stay on it, you know? But you got to do it.